Hello, good morning. I guess some of you it could be afternoon, but it's still morning here. I said yesterday I would go live and do some kind of makeup with some eye colors. I had some people give me some suggestions, so I'm gonna kind of maybe do an October festive kind of eye look, but we're going to keep it simple because I do have a lunch date and I need to be out of here in like 45 minutes. So we're going to make it really, really quick. I'm just going to let my customer group know. It looks like it's all blurry. Hey, Kathy. It looks like it's all depixelated. This is not good. I'm not going to be able to see what I'm doing if it's all depixelated here. Let's see. I wonder if I get off my computer. Oops, I dropped it. Dropped my laptop. Okay, so maybe now it'll be less depixelated. So I've already done one eyebrow. As you guys can tell, it looks kind of funky, right? When you're doing your brows, it may seem like you're going a little bit dark, and sometimes you do, sometimes I do. But my natural color needs to be this dark to match my hair with the vibrance, especially with the kind of look that we're going to do. We want to make sure that it looks right. So what I've been doing lately, this is awesome, guys. If you haven't tried this, I totally suggest it, is I've been mixing smoked topaz with Onyx. Or not Onyx, Black Lash Sense. And I'll tell you why I've been using Black Lash Sense, because I've got crazy eyebrows and they kind of grow all which way and they always want to point up and they never want to go down where I tell them to. Even if I use Icicle or before SeneGence when I was using wax products, it still would like ding up, right? So this Lash Sense is really, really good. If you don't have Lash Sense, I suggest getting it. If you have lighter brows and you want them to be lighter, then I would get the brown and maybe mix in the brown with it. But this will really help those unruly eyebrows stay in place and listen to you. So just a tiny bit, because basically we're just using this to kind of keep control over those brows and then cool down and darken the smoked topaz. So you don't need very much. It just, I don't have very much left here, so it looks like I'm putting a lot on my hand, but I'm not. Okay, and this is the eyebrow brush that I use, you guys. I got it off of Amazon. It is a Bella and Bear brush. I really, really like it. So basically just gonna brush through here. I'm gonna mix in the smoked topaz and the Lash Sense together. And then we're just gonna start drawing our brows on. So I always underline, and as I'm underlining, I kind of like do little hair strokes upward into the brow, because that will give the illusion that it's really hairs and not just a line. And go down to our point, and then I always kind of brush through really lightly. You don't want to brush really hard. Hey, Tiffany. I am pixelated. Ugh. You know, I'm gonna have to get my internet checked, I guess, because it's like sometimes it's clear and on my phone it looks perfectly clear. So, and I'm literally right above the internet thing. So that's so weird. I'm gonna upgrade my thing so I can start going live more. That's why normally I don't go live, because I feel like it's always pixelated. And my headband is from Fashion Nova. I think it was like $6. I'm so obsessed with it. Kind of am thinking about being a unicorn now for Halloween. Okay, so super easy. Brows are done. And now we're going to hop in and do an eye look. If I can find my towel to wipe my hand off. So I had suggestions of using Bandana, of using Lava, Onyx for a smoky eye. So let me know what color you guys are thinking. I'm going to go in and contour really quick. If you guys want to comment with the colors that you guys would like to see me use. I am going to contour with Rustic Brown. And a little bit goes a long way with this. So really, I'm just going to throw like 3 dots on there. And I'm going to go ahead and do it on this side because I'm in a hurry. So I'm going to work real quick. And then I kind of brush. And I'm doing it really light. I'm not like aggressively brushing or like swiping. I'm doing it really gently. So like my skin doesn't even move. It's just swiping it along to blend it. Okay, I'm a little bit more aggressively swiping this one, but I'm tapping it in. Just because we're in a hurry, so I'm kind of like moving really quick. And then normally I would swipe this along my nose. However, my skin is kind of dry because it's like turning into winter here, so it's really cold and my skin is like kind of being a little flaky right now. So that would not look good putting all that product. So I want to adjust a little bit. And to do that, I have a special brush that I use, but I have no idea where that's at. So I'm just going to use this brush right now. And we're just going to get a little bit of product. So take a little bit of product and then I kind of like dab it off on my hand to make sure that it's not like a ton of product. And I'm just going to kind of line my nose here. And kind of go down. Like that. And then I have a little tiny contour brush, like it's a little tiny mini one. And then I'm going to go in and blend that so it's not a harsh line. But look how much thinner this side of my nose looks. It's crazy. I don't know. Have you guys ever thought of getting like plastic surgery? Or if you have, let me know what you've got. If there's one thing that I could get plastic surgery wise, I would totally get a nose reduction. Like that's the one thing that for me personally, I've always struggled with liking is my nose. It's essentially like my dad's nose on a girl. So blending that in. And just see how like more petite my nose looks, I guess. It makes me feel better about my nose. Hey girl, how are you? I hope I get to see you soon. I think we have a training coming up on Monday, but I'm not for sure if I'll make it or not because I'm going to the Seahawk game on Sunday, guys. So I'm going to get hammered for sure. And it'll depend how I feel on Monday, whether I go or not. Let's be honest. Okay, so we're going to hop in and do our eyes real quick because our eyes are going to depend on what color of blush I use. So I think what I'm going to do is start out with a little Rustic Brown. Actually, I take it back. I'm going to do Sandstone Pearl Shimmer and put it right underneath my brows. And we're going to do these eyes. I'm talking like, what time is it here? Let's see. We're going to do our eyes in like 15 minutes max because we have got places to go. I've got a lunch date with my girlfriend Courtney in Puyallup, you guys, and that is like a half hour away from me. So with traffic, you never know. If you gotta hurry, make sure we ain't late. Okay, so I'm gonna do Rustic Brown, and I'm going to clean this brush off a little bit. So I think there was black on it. So I'm gonna use this as a transition color for right now, and see how I like this. Whoa, that's a lot, guys. It's a new tube, so I'm not used to having a new tube. Let's swipe some over here. Okay. I had an idea of what I wanted to do, but that look is going to take like probably a half hour to do, and so I'm not going to do that one. So maybe I'll do it tonight or tomorrow. I could do it tomorrow. So I'm using that as a transition color. You want to make sure that you blend it really well. Hey, Teresa. I could spend forever blending, but I've got to do this look so fast. So do you guys have any plans this weekend? Besides me going to the football game. Does anyone else like football, or is it just me? I'm the only one who likes football anymore. And you know what's funny? So I like football, but I only like Seahawk football or the Chiefs. I like the Chiefs are my number 2 team. I don't care to watch games unless the teams I like are playing. Otherwise, it doesn't mean anything to me. I just don't care. Okay. So there's that. And then I'm going to go in and do some Lava Shimmer because that was suggested. Somebody wanted to see Lava Shimmer. Here it is. Sorry, my thing's underneath my camera here. Hey, Teresa, how are you? So here is Lava Shimmer. And I'm going to kind of put it in here. I might have to change my shirt now into a black shirt. I was going to wear this, but I have a feeling since I'm doing orange, it ain't going to look too well. So first I'm just going to kind of pat it and pull it to blend it. And then that'll also help set that first layer. Because you want to make sure with the ShadowSense, if you don't want it to crease, then you can't be putting it on too thick. And you got to make sure that it sets. So it's kind of like I'm just like basing it here. You know, what's funny is, you said that, Tiffany, my husband was watching, he's a Rams fan, like we are a rival family, and me and his mother-in-law is in town, and we were watching a movie in the other room, and he's watching the Rams game on, was it Monday? No, it was Sunday. Was it? No, it was Thursday. The Rams played on Thursday. Yeah, it was a Thursday night, last Thursday. And he kept clapping, and she just thought that was so funny. She's like, is he clapping for his team? Like, but he's the only one in there? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, actually, I think I kind of do that too, but I scream and yell like obscenities when I watch football. When I watch my team, unless we're at the bar and my husband can't leave me, he goes upstairs. He doesn't even want to hear it. But I'm not in a bad mood. It's just like I get so into it. Okay, so then there's that. Now what I'm going to go in and do is take some Onyx, which I just opened this Onyx because I've been doing some Halloween looks lately. And after 2 years and 3 months, my first tube of Onyx is gone. So this is my second tube in over 2 years. That tells you how long it lasts because I use this stuff all the time. And I do lots of Halloween looks and I have to use a lot of it. Like layers upon layers of it to get the deepness and the richness that I want. So for the Onyx here, I'm just going to go along the edge. And kind of like I'm almost like building a wing. Like a fat wing, but a wing nonetheless. And I'm going to put one line in like that. So one line kind of goes into my crease a little bit there. And I'm going to take that same brush that I used for the Rustic Brown. And this is just an e.l.f. brush, you guys. Like, I don't have any fancy brushes. Like, the fanciest brushes I have are, like, BH Cosmetic. just because I don't like to really clean them. So I just always buy a lot of them. I only clean them very rarely. So when I'm blending this, I blend in and down. I don't blend out because then it's going to come out like really, really far. So I'm blending up and just lightly pulling this in, going into my crease a little bit, probably about halfway into my eye and my crease. Blending it. Definitely have to change my outfit though. Faux show. Okay. So, have you guys had like a crazy morning, or is this just me? Because I woke up late and then I had an appointment for my dog to get his stitches out today. Couldn't find my car keys. Spent an hour looking for my car keys. Had to cancel his appointment because I couldn't find them. And then found them after I tried a spare set. And the spare set, I guess, doesn't work anymore for my car. And it set my car in safe mode, so my car wouldn't start. Oh my gosh. I got my dog so happy to go for a car ride, and then he can't, so he's like kind of mad. He's like pouting at me right now. And that's a Friday morning. Like, you would think that'd be a Monday morning. So we're going in, just blending. And I'm not pulling my eye, I'm just holding it here. So if I kind of get a little bit aggressive with my blending, I'm not like yanking at my skin too hard here. Okay, so we blended that in. And now I'm going to go in and do one more touch up of the Lava Shimmer. And I'm kind of going to concentrate it right here. So I'm using the thin parts of it. And I'm kind of putting it in my crease, but I'm only going halfway in my eye. So I'm only going like halfway. I'm not going like the whole circle. Hey, Carrie. And then I'm kind of letting that set for a second. And I'm going to tap it in that crease area here, because I want that more pigmented. And I'm not tapping real hard because I don't want to lift the product. I'm just lightly like tapping really quick. Okay, so then you got like your crease. I don't know if you can tell or if the phone is still pixelated or not, but you'll be able to tell when I take pictures. And then I'm going to use, somebody else requested that I use Bandana. So I'm going to throw in a little bit of Bandana here. And I'm thinking, ooh, actually, just a minute. I think I'm going to put the Lava Shimmer. I can never make up my mind when I do. That's what I can't go in with a plan when I go live, because it stresses me out that I have to follow a plan. Okay, so I'm going to blend this under my eye. And I like to go down far, like kind of like almost where my bag starts, just because it's my personal preference. So blending these really quick. Sorry, I keep looking down at my camera, or my mirror. Lightly blending, and then I'm going to go in now with the Bandana. Dog's making some noise. That's not good. Okay, now I'm going to go right almost on top of my eyelashes, like really close to my eye line with that bandana. And use like a thinner brush so it's easy. Hey, Ursula. Okay, blending it really close to the eye line. So then when you see it, it's going to have the red into the orange. So it won't be like all red, all orange. And I think I'm going to throw a little bit on top too. So I think I'm going to put it right where the orange meets the black. Just dab a little dot there. And tap this in. And kind of blend it together by tapping it right up into the crease. And we're going to blend in a little bit more black on there to make it work. But I think that'll be really pretty. Or is really pretty, I guess, because we can see it. So a little bit black here. I'm just going to put a little dot. Ah! Get black all over my finger. Okay, I'm just doing a little circle motion right now to kind of blend it out. And then I'm going to blend down and up. Yeah, I like that. And because it's me again, it's a personal preference thing. I always like my outside corners to kind of like float together. So I'm going to kind of brush this Onyx down a little bit onto my lower lash line. So just looks more clean. Hi, Kayla. How are you? And now I'm just going to get my other eye to match with that bandana and Onyx. So I think we'll use bandana as our blush too. So that way our eye look will match. And I always put a lot of blush on, guys. I'm a huge blush person because I set my face with powder. So when I put the powder on, it kind of diminishes the color of any blush or contour that I've done. So I kind of go a little heavy with the contour and the blush. So that way when I set my powder on, it looks normal, right? And I go to just about here with my blush. Oh, thanks, Kayla. I am in a hurry. I've had one heck of a morning. Hi, Carol. It has been a crazy Friday already, but I am so excited for the weekend. Do you guys have any fun weekend plans? I feel like in October, like all my weekends are full of funness. Oh, thank you so much, Carol. That means so much to me. You don't even know. Okay, now to finish this other eye, taking the bandana, making sure that we're using the little piece here and going right on, basically on top of our lashes, because we're getting this as close to our eyelash line as we can. It's almost like we're putting eyeliner of the bandana on our lower lash, but we're going to blend it out. What did I do with that brush? This is the problem, is I lose the brushes that I have. Like I was just using it, right? There it is. Found it. And again, this is just a brush from Target's e.l.f. Nothing crazy fancy. And I kind of blend this up into the black a little bit here. So then you can see it'll be orange to black. And then same thing up here. Putting a little dab where the orange meets the black. And then we're going to tap that in. And the reason I kind of do it like this, I do each eye and then I go back, is because I'm making sure that that color is setting. So making sure that, because what was that, 3 layers of lava shimmer that we did? So making sure that it sets right. Okay, and then I'm going to go in. Hey, Melanie, girl. Melanie's my girl. Okay. Is it blurry? Okay. I need to get new internet, you guys. I pay a fortune for internet, and I swear every time I do a live, it's blurry or pixelated. So we're going to take one little dot of Onyx here. I'm going to go in a circle motion. I'll post pictures of the look so you guys can see. And that way you can kind of tell what I'm talking about if you can't see up close. And then I'm going to blend in and up. So just kind of deepen that. Okay, now that we've got that, I'm going to go in and do a real quick highlight on the nose. This is porcelain. I usually use ivory or porcelain. I know that they're for different skin tones technically, but like it all kind of color matches, so it all looks fine to me. And I'm just going to do this here to highlight. And just going to pat that in. Tap it. Hi, Tara. How are you? I'm so sorry that it's blurry, guys. I am going to up my internet this week, and that way I would like to start doing more lives with like Halloween makeup and stuff, but I'm not going to do it if it's blurry because it kind of defeats the purpose. It's almost better for me just to record it and then post it for you guys. So I'll get my internet up and we'll do another test run going live next week before I attempt Halloween looks live. Okay, so next I'm not actually going to put on any eyeliner, guys, because I'm going to put on false lashes. I'm thinking I'm just going to do some Ardell Wispies. So these are just like $5 from Target. And one trick, it's really hard to put them on because they always run straight. So I kind of take them and I run them around my brush. So they're like twisted around my brush, and I let that set for a second. And then that way it kind of shapes them so they mold to your eye better. So it's just a little bit twisted for me. And then I use Duo Lash Glue. I like it. I use the green one. It's got vitamins in it. So I feel like when I don't take it off properly and I rip it off, then I'm not causing too much harm. Okay, and while that's setting, I'm going to throw on some powder. Maybe my powder is downstairs, I think, so we're going to use a different one. So I don't use the brush that the powder comes with. So like this brush I don't use. I use my foundation brush, and I kind of tap some out into another lid, and then I go and I tap it in. I basically am like shoving it into my pores really to make it set because I have really, really oily skin. Yeah, because you know how straight they are when you get them? Like they come and they look curved, but they're totally not. When you take them off, they're like straight. It's so hard to put them on. But I do need my tweezers. You know, you guys would laugh if you saw what I got going on here. I just had tweezers because I just put lashes on last night. Okay, well, I'll try with these other tweezers. These are really, like, long. They're, like, so long. It's so hard to use. Oh, there they are. Okay. Found them. These are also from Target. Or, no, these are from Walgreens. If you guys don't know, Walgreens and Target are, like, my favorite stores besides Costco. Okay. So, going to kind of, it's almost like I set it on top of my lashes. And then I kind of grip them together and I shove my lash up. So I snap my lashes together and then I shove the lash like up. So I like push them up in my eye. That way I know that they're attached to the skin. Dozer, shut your mouth. So and then what I like to do is I actually put mascara on after because I like my lashes to like flow into the fake lashes. So this is just a cheap e.l.f. mascara, you guys, because I don't like using our LashSense on it because it's so hard to clean my lashes. Yeah, you clean your lashes. I didn't know that either. That's how I get 30 uses out of them, though. Out of $5 lashes. So I put this on to clean them. You guys want to make sure you're using an oil-free makeup remover. And then I go back in and I tap them back together. Like pinch them together, I guess is a better word. So your fingers will get a little mascara-like, but then it's like they're like your lashes. Like I can't tell you how many people, I mean, they're men that normally ask me, but still they're like, are those your real lashes? Like, no. So same thing, I'm going to take this lash and wrap it around and kind of let it sit there around so it gets a little curly. And I'm going to do the rest of my face with some powder. Taking my foundation brush to put that on. But do you see how if I didn't do my blush a little bit darker than what you would think, it would just mute it right out when I put the powder on? What lip color should I do with this, you guys? I have orange, black, brown, and red on my eyes. What lip color should I do? Okay. So you can see now it's like curled a little bit. Ooh, I just burped. I hope you guys didn't hear that. Okay. Hey, hey! I know, I want some music, some to like wake me up. What time is it? Okay, I got 20 minutes before I need to leave the house. And I still gotta do my hair, and now I gotta change my clothes because I can't wear orange and red with a green shirt. Okay, lip color, guys. Lip color. What should I do? I can do, let's see. I feel like I've been wearing a lot of cheese apples lately, but that would look good. Crimson would look good. Dozer, stop! I could do like hazelnut or what do you guys think? I don't know. Praline rose. We could do a nude lippy. Okay. Now, I don't know why, but for this side, I cannot use the tweezers to initially put it on. I don't know why. Where's my mascara? But we will go ahead and put our mascara on our lower lash line really quick. Thought it was in here. Oh no, I took them out somewhere. Where did I put them? Here. Okay. So I am going to go ahead and put the LashSense on my lower lash line. Because I cry a lot from laughter, from if I watch TV, I just cry. I'm like an emotional TV watcher, and I don't want my mascara running down my face. Down. Okay, last lash here. So again, I kind of like shove them in to make sure that they are touching my skin. So the adhesive sticks to my skin and not my lashes. And then I pinch them together to make sure it's as close to my lash line as possible. And then throw on a little bit of mascara. And when you do this, you don't need to like coat your lashes. I'm really just putting a tiny bit on to help them kind of flow into the falsies. And I think, Ursula, these are what you like too, the Ardell Wispies. I think you use these too. They're just so easy to go to Target and get because Target is like 5 minutes from my house. Actually, I take it back, like 2 minutes. So generally a lot of stuff I get is from there. Like my foundation brush, Target. I love it. It's, what is that name? Sonia something maybe, is that it? But I love it. It was like $9 and it's like my favorite brush ever. I've been using it for like 8 months. It's like my favorite. So then they look like real lashes. And no lippy color, guys. I guess I don't really know what to do. I feel like I've been doing so much these apples lately. I need to do something else. Let's do, I don't know what color to do, guys. Let's see. I could put rose gold on top of whatever I do. Ooh, no, I should do golden iris on top of whatever I do. I think that would be pretty. We could do hazelnut. Let's just do hazelnut. Sure. They are your fave. I knew it. I knew it. I think I actually, so the first time I got them was when I went to Mexico because I wanted a new pair of lashes and I didn't want to wait because I normally wear like dodo lashes because they're like $5 too. But they take like 2 months to get in. So I just went to Target and got them. And ever since then, I've just been kind of obsessed with the wispies. Then there was another kind I got. These other kinds. Well, I guess they're still wispies, but they're like different. They're like weren't going out style. I don't like them as much as the double wispies is like my favorite. I guess we should clean your lips, guys. Don't you hate that when you brush your teeth and you got that white line right there and it like never goes away? Okay. Forgot I haven't worn this color in so long. Forgot how thick and formula it is. It's really nice. Okay, let it dry. So normally, if I'm in a hurry, I would have a fan right here and I would shove my face in the fan and like dry it so quick because this formula is like so thick that like you gotta make sure it is Draw, draw, draw. And I only am going to do 2 layers of this because it's such a thick and pigmented formula. So I'm only doing 2 layers of it. And does anybody else like, so this side goes up, like the lippy part is up higher than this side. It drives me bonkers. I never noticed it with wax lipstick because the wax lipstick goes all over anyways. Okay, let it dry, let it dry. Ardell 110 Studio. Do they have those at Target? I don't know if I've seen those. My Target, like, it's like a nicer Target, but like when it comes to the lashes and like nails and stuff like that, like they don't have very much. They don't have very many options. I may not have time to fix my hair today. Okay. Oh, we forgot to highlight too, y'all. Let's do Sandstone Pearl Shuna. Right here. Isn't that so pretty? Like, I love using Sandstone Pearl Shimmer or Pink Opal Shimmer. It's almost dry. I put that last one on kind of thick on accident. And then a little tiny dot here. A little there. Oh, don't do that. I don't think I messed it up. Okay, golden iris on top. It's B. Okay. I will take some pictures for you guys. And Walgreens. That's my jam. Okay. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I am going to check my internet, so next time I go live, it will not be depixelated. So I'm going to hold off on the live Halloween looks until we get this live situation figured out. I'll talk to you guys later.